Hi all, and welcome back to another blustery day on the Finker today.
Very.
It's blowing a hoolie, yeah. It's but at least the sun's shining and go for our solar. Speaking of solar,
yes.
Gareth from Fortuna Logica is on his way with our new solar panels, our extra solar panels and water heater kindly donated by the company run by Paul and Anya. I've been saying that wrong, I'm sorry Anya, I've been calling you Anna, I do apologise, but now I know, I won't make that mistake again. So we're excited, waiting for them to get here.
Yeah.
Also this morning I had to go to the bar, not for a drink, because that's where the parcels companies tend to deliver our parcels.
And it's not open at the moment, so...
It is.
It was. It's not supposed to open until Sunday.
It was
closed
inside.
For holidays.
I saw that. And we've got our water pump. That's the regulator bit for it. For the controller. And crikey, it's a heavy one. That's the pump itself. So I want to try and have a look at getting that fitted today. We really could do with getting it done because it's just using absolutely bonkers power and just choking our solar.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, you know, we have enough power to run us all night and to keep on running through the next day. But this water pump, not this water pump, the original water pump is using like ridiculous amounts of power. It's obviously super faulty and it's just killing our electric in the morning. It came in a rather
huge box.
large box. Well, that's how they seem to do things in Spain. So yeah, what else have we got going on?
Well, to be honest, we don't know how long Gareth's going to stay with us.
Yeah, we're a bit in limbo.
I guess he's going to want to have a look round and perhaps have a coffee, and so we really don't know what we're good. But if we can, we'll try and get the wires through.
Yes,
the poles
they're all
for
dry,
the stable,
and things you painted yesterday are all dry and shiny, or matte, because we painted them with matte paint.
Good.
So if we can, we want to try and get the wires in for that as well, yes.
Yeah.
Anything else exciting happening?
Well, how much excitement do you want in one day?
I know,
the
I know.
pump and the solar panels.
Been all go already.
Crikey, there's no pleasing some folk.
So, well, yes, so we're just going to sit around a bit, wait, we can't get stuck into anything because if they come we don't want to be in the middle of a job or anything, so we'll update you shortly.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting for Gareth, we're going to have a look at this pump. It's pretty good actually, and it actually comes from Spain and you can buy all the spare parts for it, you get an exploded diagram and everything. Comes with a separate pressure control, electronic control, which needs to go on there. So what I need to do is have a look. We just put some sealer on there and screw that on. Have a look about where we want it and which way we want things facing and how it's gonna all go together. Right, so this is the old pump. It's fed in there horizontally and the output comes out there vertically. When this goes on there, our feed here is horizontal, so I might just have to lower that one down a bit and that'll sit on there, so I might just have to shorten this a bit. So it looks like it's going to go without too much problem. I want this facing this way with the controls and the lights, and there's a pressure gauge on this side, so I might actually put it that way like that, so we can see these from the back and I can see the pressure gauge from this side. So we'll assemble it like that. So what we need to do is to wind some of this new modern PTFE tape stuff around these threads, make sure I get the right one. I'm assuming it goes that way because the writing's the right way up. Logical. It tells you on the box how many turns of this stuff you're supposed to put on the right size of thread. I'm assuming the threads are the same size. I'm hoping the threads are the same size. these are 1 inch, and I'm pretty sure the ones on the old pump are 1 inch. If not, we're just going to pop the other pump out and then leave it so we can pop it back in quickly, should our thread sizes not match up. Right, so we're winding round, winding round, winding round. Yeah, it tells you on the box how many turns to make, but I've lost the box. Did I just say that? But we'll put about 10 or 12 round it. So, nick it off with a little cutter that's on the box lid, which I fortunately do still have. Oh, come on. There we go. And then screw him in. The beauty of these pumps as well is the regulator and the pumps are all interchangeable. So if you ever need to swap out the pump, for example, in the future, you don't have to buy another regulator as well. Oops. Right, cool. I'll get a spanner, tighten that up, and come back to you in a second. Right, there we go. Assembled. That wasn't too difficult, was it? I actually put it in a vise to hold it. Right, so I've just had a message from Gareth. He'll be here very, very shortly. So I'm not going to take the old pump off because I don't know how long he's going to be here for. So, yeah, we'll cut to solar panels shortly. Okay, so big thanks to Gareth and his friend Lucas, who assisted him. You want to get on the action, Tabby, don't you? Right, so we've got our panels here and a heater. We'll come to them in a minute, but the company that's donated them so kindly to us is called Fortuna Logica. We're going to put links to them in the description and everything. The link will be to the Facebook page because the website's still a work in progress. And we'll also put Gareth's contact details. What a great guy. You know, if you're after solar, and not just solar panels, because they've also given us this water heater, which is a smart heater. Apparently it learns it learns how you use your hot water, and this is very clever stuff in modern technology, and then make sure you've got hot water when you need it. So for example, if you use the same sort of hot water on a regular basis, you're out to work at X o'clock in the morning, you get home at X o'clock in the evening, it makes sure the hot water's there. If you're using it randomly all day, that's not going to work for you, I believe not. But it has an eco setting which provides you with hot water all the time. It's all digitally controlled. I'm sure there are more details from more knowledgeable people if you want it, if you contact them. The other thing that they're doing at the moment as well is pool alarms. And I actually knew they were doing this, swimming pool alarms it is, because I mean there was an incident here where a 4-year-old child fell in a swimming pool and drowned a couple of weeks ago. I know it's not great, but everyone with a swimming pool might have young children around there, should have a pool alarm. And I was wondering how they worked. Did they have infrared beams around them and stuff like that? But apparently it's not. It's something that floats and sits on top of the pool, and if anything a weight more than 4 kilos drops in, it causes a sufficient ripple that sets off this massive alarm in your house. It's unaffected by wind and that. So again, more information from them on the website. And the highlight of our meeting though is our panels. Paul and Anya so kindly offered us 6 350 watt panels, and we've actually got 7, and they are here, stacked up here. So one of the jobs in the near future is going to be get these in place. We want to put them on the roof up here. It's going to be a bit of a big job, but they're here now. I may rig some up temporarily, stood up on the front, just to give us that boost we need for the mornings. But anyway, yeah, Fortuna Logica, absolutely fantastic. Paul and Anya, Gareth, thank you so much. Yeah, we're really appreciative and can't express it enough. And I nearly forgot, because I am harebrained, they also do a full range of LED lighting, pool lighting, smart outdoor lighting for palm trees, dimmable LEDs. I know I'm giving them a big shout out, but you know what, they deserve it. What a great company, and they've helped us out enormously. Right, so first I'm going to undo this connection here and undo this one down there, which is the same as that one if you can't see it. Then I should be able to release these, and that'll allow me to get the pump out of the way. I can pop these fittings out and check that they're the same, which is, if not, I think the plastic ones here might be the same as well. So let's get it out of the way and we can have a proper look at it. Okay, it's out. We're just going to take off these with my gas pliers. That's it. And see if it's the same size. Which it is. Double check. Hey, look at that. Perfect. That means that this one must be the same size as well, even though that's got an extra adapter on it. God, there's some rust and rubbish in here. Crikey, that was a bit tighter. There we go. Right, wonderful. That fits in there. That fits in there on there. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. We've just got the rest of it to sort out now. So what we need to do now, we're going to take this in there, offer it up. We may need to pack this up. We certainly will to meet the existing one of those. And see what we can do with the top bit. So let's have a look. Right, so this is where it's going to go. We'll fix that in there, and that'll go onto that pipe. We need to cut this one down a little bit, and then this one, we'll have to cut this one a little bit. Oops, that'll turn around, fit on top of there. So the first job is we're going to screw it down, by the way, is to fit this end in here and get that one cut. So we'll go and do that first. So same as before, we just wind this round the threads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 times. 9, 10, 11 and 12. Cut it off. Not easy this without the box. Okay. And then we've got him in a vise to make him stable. He just goes in there. Right, I'll tighten him up. Right, so we've just offered it up. All we need to do now is cut this pipe. So I'm just going to put a little mark on it, which is easier said than done. I'll mark it with my thumb. The high-tech way of doing it. Just there. Pop him out of the way, and we'll attempt to cut through it. With that cut, we should then be able to drop him on. This is getting in the way all the time. There he goes. Lovely. And I can tighten this one up. Right, I need to get me gas pliers to tighten it up, but I'll get it tightened up. Okay, so we're connected there. Now we can screw this to the base and then screw the pump to this and then get the top one done. One, another one for good luck. And then we just put a couple in through here to hold the pump in place. It's there again, he's in my way again. There we go. Pretty good. Right, now we need to look at this top. What we're going to do with this. Take the guilty end off again. Sliding right down. So he wants to go the fun we're going to have actually is getting this in here now, isn't it? I might have to split it somewhere else but I'll just cut him off for now. There. Right, I'll get that cut. Right, okay, so I've cut that one off there. I've put this one on the top the same way you've just seen us do the other two joints before. I've disconnected the outside tap and I should now be able to just bend this pipe to get it to go in there. Something like that. That's it. Come on, in you go. Got to make sure it goes in past the washer. Right, so that one's in. We just need to reconnect our outside tap now, which is over there. Stick him in there. Now the moment of truth. Plug it in and see what happens. Well, that's another afternoon of my life lost. The new pump didn't work. Perhaps I should have tested it before, but you can't because you need to prime and fill them full of water and stuff. So I'm just going to have to put the old one back on temporarily and send it back and get a replacement. Yeah, another afternoon of my life I'll never get back. But hey, let's get it back in and get our water back on. Yeah, it was making all the right noises. The motor was running, the lights were on. But it wasn't pumping any water. I've even modified this pipe because there was a tiny little leak on one of the joints. And that, obviously I'll sort this out another day. So I can get in there. But yeah, a bit disappointing really. I'll just screw this back to the floor. Stop it moving about. Yeah, it was pumping. I set it even without the regulator on, and so it wasn't the regulator that was faulty, because the regulator, whatever it is thing, was activating the pump. There was just no water at all coming out of the pump. Hey ho, what can you do? Right, I'll get this one put back together and we'll test it in a minute. I'm sure it'll be fine. Back to the big power drain.
Well guys, what started off as a very, very good day has ended up very disappointing. Andy's worked so hard this afternoon,
What a
wasted
nightmare.
hours, and the super duper new pump doesn't work. So I'm going to have to box it all up, send it back, order another one, wait for that to arrive. In the meantime, persevere with this one, which is using far too much power, as we said. And
best laid plans, eh?
yeah.
But not to worry.
Not to worry.
Not like we haven't got anything else to do.
No, absolutely not. And we won't let it get us down. We're going to have a nice drink this evening, forget all about it, and start again tomorrow.
I'm having pizza, yeah. So yeah. I hope you feel sorry for us after this video. We didn't get done half of what we wanted to do because that took twice as long because we had to take it out and put the other one back in again, which is always a joy. But tomorrow's another day.
Absolutely.
And we'll be cracking on. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks to all the subscribers. Welcome to all the new subscribers. And thanks to all the people who supported us. We really couldn't do it without you. The solar panels are absolutely fantastic. The hot water heater we got is absolutely fantastic. It's going to make such a difference to our lives. So thanks again to Paul and Anya and Gareth at Fortuna Logica. Check them out. There'll be a link in the description. Get a quote off them. Tell them we sent you. And in Sharon at Think Alive. And I'm sure they'll do you a great deal. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.